The Stardust Circus has been travelling around Australia for about 50 years, using animals the whole time to entertain its crowd. It says on their website that the shows, which are currently playing in Lion Park of Sydney, use goats, ponies and dogs to entertain, and of course aerial performances and everything else that you would expect to see from a circus. In 2021, Stardust was the last circus in Australia to retire its wild or exotic animals. They retired 6 lions and 4 monkeys. But it's important to note here, they didn't retire these animals because they realized society was changing and becoming aware of how animals are used to create entertainment. They did it because they could not get insurance. They were sad about this. If you go on their Instagram, they are so proud of their history and the animals they use. There's even a picture of a monkey with a chain around its neck standing at the top of a slippery slide. Australia has no national protections for animals used in the circus. The ACT is the only state or territory that has banned the use of exotic animals in a circus, and that happened over 20 years ago. Animals Australia and the RSPCA both agree that we need national protections for animals being used for entertainment purposes, like at this circus. The RSPCA Australia got us in touch with Dr. Di Evans, who is a scientific officer. She told us that the RSPCA continues to have animal welfare concerns for any animals used for entertainment in a circus. Performing animals are kept in close confinement for long periods of time and are continually transported between venues. Many local councils throughout Australia have prohibited circuses with exotic animals, and in some cases, circuses with any animals for performing on council park lands. In Australia, there are no national animal welfare standards for circus animals. The RSPCA supports the adoption and enforcement of stronger animal welfare laws, setting in stone the prohibition of exotic animals in circuses and enhancing animal welfare protections for domesticated animals used in the circus. We reached out to Stardust Australia to see if they wanted to provide a comment on this quote from the RSPCA Australia and to give us context on how they train and they treat their animals. They're yet to respond, but if they do, we'll be leaving a top comment on this video. So what do? It is up to us as Australians to teach the next generation and show our children that this is not okay. Do not take your kids to this circus. Boycott places like SeaWorld and Stardust Australia, who still think it's okay to use animals for entertainment and financial gain in 2025. So let's hit them where it hurts, boycott Stardust Circus, and let them feel it in their wallets.